how big the one.
Hey everyone, welcome to our vlog, another episode of our family's full-time adventures on the road around Aotearoa, New Zealand. 19 months on the road full-time now, and it's time that we head back home to Rotorua. So this episode nearly did not happen. We've strived in our videos to showcase our country, our family's adventures, but also to capture the reality of life on the road. Days on the road aren't always looking like this outside. As much as we love those warm sunny days, we all know it's not this good all the time. Probably not even half the time. But when the sun's out and the wind is calm is when I feel the most motivated to get the camera out and film the fun we're having outside, doing some of what New Zealand's known for, its natural beauty and the options the great outdoors present to us here. But this episode feels messy. Why? Because it has been messy. Places we've stayed, the weather, and sometimes that's how travelling full-time is. It's a mess. We arrive at a new spot and we decide we don't really like it here, and we stay a night and move on, and sometimes we don't even know where we want to go or where we should stay. Should we drive that 2 hours for that one thing that there is to do in the area? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. There can be a lot of planning and research involved when it's time to move on to the next spot, like what is there to do where we are going? What are the camping or parking options? Can our caravan even fit? Where do we fill with water? Dump stations, groceries, and all that kind of stuff. The reason that this video is a mess is because it feels like we're travelling half of the North Island to get home to Rotorua, but we just didn't really have too many wow moments on the 2 weeks we spent travelling here, and sometimes that's just how it is. But it's not all grey and dull on this one. We do have some cool stuff to show you, like the free, yes, completely free hot pools in Kawerau, and Matarangi Dock Camp, which was our local beach camp spot back in the day. We free camped at Waihi Beach, which has the Kiwi Cash set up for freedom campers to have facilities, and we even spent some time in New Zealand's biggest city, Auckland, squashed into a tiny caravan park, but we explored the wild west coast at Piha Beach. But this episode starts by going back to Northland to begin this adventure, Uretiti Dock Camp. We stayed here at the end of February, the end of summer, and our stay here this time couldn't have been more different. We had a pretty crap week of weather, so brace yourselves for this messy episode of life as a full-time travelling family.
Hey everyone, well we are here at Uretiti again, heading south this time. We have not had a very good week here. It has been windy the entire time. I'm hiding behind the caravan. I'm just going to go and do a little time lapse down at the beach to show you what it's been like. We've been parked up here with another family. The kids have had a ball having fun, and no one's been for a swim for a whole week, which has been pretty sad. So we're leaving Northland tomorrow to head to Auckland, which is where this episode is going to be based.
Despite the wind and the rain, the kids still had a really good time as we spent the week hanging out with another family. Between our families, we had a 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13-year-old.
Man, this is mental. We're out of here tomorrow and it's supposed to be the atmospheric river. I don't think it's hitting as bad up here with the rain, but I'm over it. The weather just makes such a big difference, especially when you're at the beach. To not go swimming for this whole week, it's been a bit rough on everyone really. No fishing, and into the big smoke tomorrow, Auckland.
Huh?
How's the wind?
Windy.
It was windy as. Very windy night last night, all night long. Relentless. I don't think anyone got any quality sleep at all.
The relentless wind even managed to give Toby's arm a good slam in the door.
Oh, you're right. You okay?
So Uretiti, disappointment this time, but that is part of travelling. We are on the road to Auckland, trying to get into the Tui Glen NZMCA park. It's a pretty little one, only has space for 13.
So then it was time for pack up, and the kids all have their jobs that they do to help us. I had to get into this really tight gap to be able to re-hook back up to the caravan, but luckily we were all sweet getting in. Probably did get a few scratches on the truck though. And once we were all hooked up to the truck, we said goodbye to our new friends, but we actually said we'll see you at the next spot because we were going to meet them in Auckland. We also had a change of course with the Brendurvan Hills still closed. We needed to go a different way over the Mangawhai Heads.
We can float along the water from the rivers to the sea, go and drift away with the tide. We could sweat all through the summer and the winter we could freeze. I'll be there through it all at your side. So go on, lead the way, I won't be far behind. I'll be right next to you. I'll be right next to you. Anywhere you're going to school, I'll be right next to you. I'm excited for our future and all the days along the way. I'm ready for the
So this time we
change
took the
and
recommendation of our friends to try the Tui Glen NZMCA Park. It's right here in this little reserve which used to be New Zealand's oldest motor camp, but it is a very, very small spot to park. Just this little space down there, you can see a little motorhome from Google Earth. Luckily it was empty when we arrived, so we were able to manoeuvre their big bus and our large caravan into some good spots, although we parked on the wrong spot for solar.
We're staying at a campground called Tui Glen in Auckland, and we're going to go to the Dutch shop that's only a 14-minute walk away from the campsite.
Yeah, the Dutch shop.
Had enough of the Auckland traffic already, so we've decided to walk. Really sorry that I don't have a proper microphone, so it's probably pretty noise windy as you've seen. It's nothing but wind. It's that mullet, eh? So right next to this NZMCA park is the public pools, and kids under 16 get in for free. Hydro slides you've got to pay for, and we're going to go check that out this afternoon. The weather is still on the downwards trend, so we're expecting some rain.
I don't have a rock for this bridge.
Oh,
Come on. We can't walk on it then.
the city life, eh? No rocks around here, bro.
Oh.
Out of all the little quiet places we seem to find ourselves, it's always very contrasting being in the city, eh? Lots of traffic, big pack and save right there. So if you didn't know, Soph's mum immigrated to New Zealand when she was 18. So Soph's grandparents and everyone was here, so she grew up having lots of cool yum Dutch food, and now our kids like eating it too.
One thing that is good about the city is that there are lots of options for food, for toys, for all kinds of different things. We found ourselves in an Asian supermarket getting all kinds of yummy spices and fresh food. Good morning. Well, after quite a few consecutive overcast days, our batteries are really struggling now. We're sitting on 12.1 volts, or just went to 12.2. 12 is flat. We're back to 12.1. So we will go and give the generator a bit of a fire up and get some stuff charged. As annoying as the sound of a generator is, it really does make such a big difference, even just for an hour or so. If you're wondering how this all works, under the bed here is our battery charger. We just plug that into the generator, so we're good to go. Not just the battery charger, we also plug in the kids' laptops and our trusty old EcoFlow, a really good portable power bank. Ah, nice to see that voltage going all the way back up.
What did you get to, mister?
Good morning, everybody. Well, we are in Auckland. We're heading to go and look at a large Kodi tree and out to Piha Beach today. So we're going to go and check out this big tree up in the Waitakere Ranges. We've come out into the wildness of Auckland. Instead, we're over the city. It's too busy and loud for us. Hey, Jade. If you're watching from overseas, we have these gigantic trees called Kodi trees in New Zealand, but there's been a bit of a disease that has been making them die. These trees grow really big, so this is like a protection station. It's just pretty much a bit of detergent, and you give your shoes a scrub because it's can be tracked in on the bottom of your feet. Okay, 5-minute return. There's the shoe cleaning station just there, and here is this tree. And yeah, it is pretty impressive. Gonna be hard to capture this.
Hard to capture is a bit of an understatement. This tree is growing on the side of a hill, so you can't even see the proper base of it with the camera. It all just kind of merges into the bush. So I decided to put the drone up to see if I could capture any better. So there's the Kodi right there in the middle of the shot. Its branches spread out so far. The most impressive part generally to look at is the trunk though, because there's not a lot of branches down low and it's just so big. There's just way too much foliage here.
The trunk on those trees, you just can't get the perspective because we're still probably 15 meters away from that tree. It would take a lot of us to get our arms around that trunk.
But we continued on our way through the beautiful rainforest through the Waitakere Ranges down to Piha Beach. Probably about a 30 to 40 minute drive from where we had parked at the NZMCA park.
Fire up the engine, the keys in my pocket are freezing cold. Spent so many nights searching the world for a place I can call my own. But I don't believe in letting go. No, oh, 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 oh. Bring on the good times, let the light shine. I've got so much left to do. Wide open skyline, I'm on the move. This is the start of something new. This is the start of something new.
Yeah, the wild west coast, man, she's pretty wild out here. There's a coast rescue TV show here for people that need to be rescued out when they're in this water. And it looks far more impressive in real life than it does on TV, that's for sure.
Follow the road that's in front of me. I don't believe in letting go. No, oh, 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 oh. Bring on the good times, let the light shine. I've got so much left to do. Wide open skyline, I'm on the move. This is the start of something new. This is the start of something new. This is the start. This is the start of something new. This is the start. This is the start of something new. Gonna turn it up, gonna knock it down, gonna fill my cup. That's what it's all about. Gonna turn it up, gonna knock it down, gonna fill my cup. That's what it's all about. Bring on the good times, let the light shine. I've got so much left to do. Wide open skylines, I'm on the move. This is the start of something new. The start of something new. This is the start of something new.
Definitely like our low tide activity coming around here because you can see the waves are pushing up onto our exit.
I'm just so impressed that it's just like the power of the ocean. Love it. It's awesome.
This beach is so rough. You can see on the GoPro over there
What's the seaweed for, Toby?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Well, that was well worth the drive to come out. Such a beautiful beach, pretty wild. Not sure about whether I'd want to go swimming there, but it's very mesmerizing to watch that ocean. Anyone else got any thoughts?
The waves are so big.
West Coast is definitely the best coast.
Arrived back to the NZMCA park and someone just parks in the driveway. There's a dump station a couple of kilometres away, so I'm going to take some of our grey and our toilet cassettes to empty them, because tomorrow we are heading off to Waihi Beach. Try and make us as light as we can. I think it's tight access for a big caravan there.
So the little old dump station down the road was a very impractical one. It was completely fenced off with that pool fencing kind of fence, and you would be very hard to get a caravan into there. Probably be alright for a smaller motorhome. I'm pretty glad we've got our old plastering buckets and our toilet cassettes we can just put into the back of the truck. There's no way that we would have been able to get our caravan in here.
That was not a dump station to take a caravan to, I don't think. Unless you've got a really little one. And I struggle with the cities, It is just, I think the constant noise, the amount of people not knowing where I am or how to get places, it's friggin' exhausting. I'm so looking forward to going somewhere nice and quiet and peaceful, because it just seems so much simpler. But anyway, tomorrow we are leaving, and I am looking forward to going somewhere else. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. We have been free camping here at Bowen Town. Didn't make an episode on this one. We were just here for a few nights, and got a beautiful beach down there that we've enjoyed. It's a bit interesting for us to park up in a car park like this, but it's completely free to stay. They've got one of those Kiwi Cash operations here, so you've got showers and laundry and charging points, so it's quite a cool little spot to stay. And we like being down this end of the beach here at Bowen Town because it doesn't have as much traffic. But anyway, today we are off to Matarangi. We're going to meet some friends there, do some fishing and hanging out. You know, it's definitely one of our favourite spots in the Bay of Plenty. It was our kind of go-to local spot. So we're going to go hop in the truck and let's get this show started.
It was about now that our morale was beginning to pick up, as we knew we were headed somewhere that we really enjoyed. A nice beach, some good fishing, and it's a lot more peaceful at the dock camp at Matarangi. Now, I didn't really film our time here at Waihi Beach, but this is where we brought our caravan the first trip that we ever took it on. So I'm going to put a link up the top here if you want to see a little bit more about this space.
We've arrived, the kids are gone, running to see their friends. Bye kids.
It was a really strange feeling being so close to home, which for us is Rotorua, just 70 kilometres away. It was starting to feel like the last 19 months were falling to the back of my memory. You know that feeling when you've had a break or a holiday from work, and then when it's over, how quickly that break feels like a distant memory. I guess familiarity does that. All those memories were feeling like a trip or a holiday that happened some other time. But hey, we're still on the same trip, we haven't stopped yet.
Well, look at that, We've arrived here at Matarangi. We've got our friends, John and Shirley. They've turned out they've brought some lunch. Stu and Cherie brought some lunch for us. We camped with these guys out at Lake Pukaki and like Papatūāwai, Colac Bay, Ashburton, lots of places in the South Island.
It was awesome to catch up with Stu and Cherie for a while, but then once they were off, we were down to the beach for a swim and a bit of a fish.
Well, we're down doing a spot of fishing. If you don't remember our friend Jamie, they were in the South Island at Christmas with us. He's already going, oh, that's a good live bait, Ben.
Straight into, man.
Yeah, that's dinner sorted for tonight. Whenever I fish with Jamie, it's either usually one of us catch all the fish and the other person catches nothing. So he's caught the first one, so it might not be my luck, but I'm using his bait. So we're using the same ingredients, so it should give the same result, right? Yep, there's Jamie onto his third fish. Oh, there's 3 for Jamie, none for me, nothing new. Jamie's family is going to get to enjoy some nice fresh fish tonight for dinner. We'll just be having rice.
Dad, what are we having for dinner?
We are sharing the fish.
Say that again, Ben?
We're sharing the fish.
Okay, we're sharing the fish.
No, we are planning to do a shared dinner tonight, so Jamie's going to provide the fish, I'll provide something else, and we're going to go back out again tonight, and hopefully the snapper are on tonight. Well, I'm sitting out here on my own, editing this video, kai kuhi, so it might be an episode or 2 away for you, but everyone else is at the beach fishing. Here I am. But do you know what? The reason I do these videos is because I really enjoy it. It is a lot of fun making these videos of our family adventures to share with you all. Let's chuck up a time lapse of the sunset, eh? Look at that. Well, that's what I'm contributing to dinner. Some vegetables, black beans with rice and a bit of taco seasoning in it, with some chicken.
Definitely a different vibe camping at this time of the year, with the shorter days, but it was still warm enough to be sitting outside eating our dinner, and Jamie's fresh fried fish was so good. So, fried rice, some fresh fish, salad and potatoes. What a yum dinner.
Well, it's another beautiful beach day here. We did come out night fishing last night and didn't even get a bite. Absolute waste of time. We're sitting out here in the cold and we didn't catch anything. But we're back down today. We're back down today because we've got fish bait, and tomorrow we have a heavy rain watch warning. It is supposed to rain the whole day. So we better make the most of today. We're out getting dumped in these waves, which is pretty fun.
Finally I found a place where my troubles fade away, and the world outside my door can't come in. Found a little piece of mind in my own skin. Finally feeling like myself, home again. Cracks under barefoot feet,
Well, the rain has arrived. Very light so far. I wonder if it will get heavy. Lots of people ask what we get up to on a rainy day. Pretty much the same stuff that anyone would get up to. Kids might watch a movie later, playing some cards, doing some colouring in. It's one of those things where the solar's struggling a little bit today because it's so overcast, and now is really when we would probably be wanting to use extra power. So it's always a catch-22. Toby, what are you doing?
If you didn't catch that, Toby said he is making paper aeroplanes.
What was that? Go Toby. Go and have a look at what the sea looks like. It's not windy, which is always a bonus when it's raining. The wind just makes it so much worse. But we're thinking that we might head to Kawerau, because in Kawerau they have some really awesome free hot pools. So we might go and sit in a nice hot spa this afternoon. Oh, the ocean looks beautiful. It's incredible how quickly the light changes at this time of the year. It seems like daylight savings ends, and within a couple of weeks it's dark before 6 o'clock, soon be dark at 5. The kids have also been like asking to go to bed earlier. They all kind of wanted to go to bed last night at about 20 past 8. Just those days so much shorter, and outside running around in the dark for a couple of hours and they're ready for bed. No complaints from us. Those long days we had down in Southland, we were having dinner about 20 past 8. Go Soph, video me vlogging. I'll video you videoing me. Okay, the time has come. We are going to head to the Kawerau free hot pools. Go have a soak in the warm water. It's actually a pretty fun activity. If you've never been to the hot pools in the rain, it's pretty awesome. Better than going on a hot day, that's for sure.
So Kawerau is about a 30-kilometre drive away from where we were camping, which is completely fine because we don't even have to pay to go for a swim here.
Well, this is it. Not sure how much videoing I'm about to do in the pools, but there's some good freedom camping options around here as well. Get the togs and in we go. Just walk straight on in.
These are the only pools that I know about in New Zealand that are completely free to come to. And there's 4 swimming pools here, they're all heated. There is even a 40-person spa pool that is like 40 degrees. Such a good spot.
Good, Riley?
And so good, some nice free hot showers to go with it.
We freedom camped here quite a while ago. I think there must be a video when we left Rotorua, and the pools are under maintenance, so they weren't open unfortunately. But you can get a key to a power box, and you can get free power, that's my understanding, at one of the free camps at the Furman Field. So you can plug into power for free. You pay a $10 deposit to get the key to open the power box, and then you can go and use power, and then you just return the key and get your money back. How good is that?
I figured since we were here I may as well just show you. Leaving from the pool car park, you can freedom camp just around the back here. There's a dump station, there's water taps, and there's some little power boxes here on the side.
So these are the freedom camp things. So power boxes, you just get the key at the info centre and then you can plug in. Beauty. And that's the pools just over there. How good. Beautiful autumn colours.
So then we were back off to camp. We did get quite a lot of heavy rain overnight, but I wouldn't say it was anything to write home about. I'm gonna leave this episode here, team. It felt good to be back at Matarangi, so close to home. We enjoyed our time here after feeling a bit lost earlier in this episode, and sometimes life in a caravan is like that. But we are currently parked up in Rotorua as we figure out where to from here. Thanks for making it this far through what feels like a bit of a messy episode to me, but we will see you in the next one.